So it's just been scorching outside pretty much every single day. I've been trying to get some time when I can work on this car, but it just seems like as soon as I'm about to begin, I look outside, 100 degrees outside. It's about 10 o'clock at night right now. Finally decided to start doing some stuff. I had my AC running for a little bit, so the garage is nice and cool. So I figured, you know what, let me take a look at what I'm going to be doing with the engine stuff. So it looks like the harmonic balancer definitely will have to be replaced, as well as I started looking at some oil spots around everything. So I'm going to show you guys some of these spots and see what you guys think about them pretty soon. But first things first, just so it's not in my way anymore, I'm just going to take this hood off. So the hood itself is actually pretty easy to remove. It's just attached by two 13mm bolts on both sides. So we just need to take those out and remove them. So unfortunately, this is kind of difficult to do if you're just doing this by yourself. So here's a little bit of a life lesson for anybody that's kind of younger out there and debating, you know, it's like, oh, I've had this girlfriend for several years. Should I get married? The answer in this situation is definitely yes. And here's why. Oh, honey. Okay, thanks for coming out. I'm gonna be removing these two bolts right here. So as soon as I do, I just need you to hold basically the left hand right here, right hand about right here. So just give it a second.
Perfect.
And there's the first one. Are you holding it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Perfect.
That's pretty light.
Where do you want?
For a time, maybe I'll just go this way. Alright, so you're gonna go first. So now that the hood is off, we actually have a really good view of the engine, and it's so much easier to work on everything, to be honest. I may even just unclip these shocks right here and just take this whole thing out of the way if it gets in my way once I start removing this bumper cover. But what I really wanted to show you guys was like this debris, right? So I'm just dragging my finger across that right there, and you can see how much shinier it's getting. So I don't know if that's from the valve cover gaskets, if that's what's leaking, or God forbid the head gasket, which you may be able to see the debris down there as well. And again, I don't know if that's from the valve cover gaskets. That's what it seems like to me. So I'm gonna try to do this without removing the head gasket. And honestly, it's really not even about the head gasket, it's about the headers. I just don't want to snap these bolts. They look rusted like crazy, and I know I was kind of worried when I was taking them out on the C5 whether they were just gonna crack and I was gonna have an issue. Plus, in order to disconnect the headers, I'm pretty sure that I would have to drop the entire exhaust, which I don't know if that means disconnecting the catalytic converters at the bottom. And if that's the case, then I'm definitely gonna be damaging those bolts, because those bolts just snap in half. And then taking them out, then, well, that's a different story. So somebody asked me in the last video, why do you keep talking about removing the bumper cover? And the reason is actually pretty straightforward, and it's that right there. So when I bought the car, it had this, I don't know if it's a crack, I don't know if the person before me hit it or whatever, but it's just damaged right there, as well as all these little rock chips that are just across everywhere. So I just want to take it off. I want to get the front cover at the very least repainted. Surprisingly, the hood and the fenders, they're really pretty clean. They don't have any kind of rock chips, so it's just a front bumper cover that has it. And then also the lights. I know they matched the blue inside here so that it matches the car, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I just think the inside being black would just make the car look a lot better. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna separate the glass, and then we'll see. Most likely I'm gonna have to bake the headlights Well, I've done it before on other cars, so it shouldn't be that drastic of a change. But from what I hear it's quite a big pain to take these things apart. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, the easy part's done. Next part is the bumper cover. And if you guys see anything while you're looking at it right here and you say, hey, that spray down there definitely looks like it could be head gasket related, definitely let me know, because I don't want to start tearing stuff apart without actually having some kind of plan in mind. Even though, to be honest, I could and then get to that portion just a little bit later and just take it off, because I pretty much have to remove quite a significant portion anyways to be able to get to the harmonic balancer, which I don't think you can even see down there. And I'll see you guys next time, where maybe I remove the bumper cover, maybe I remove the calipers, I don't know.